Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 10 years since Trainwreck came out. It has also been 10 years since Amy Schumer has been funny in a movie. Trainwreck was the last time. Amy, despite how you've been painted as this monster by the internet, you are a talented and funny lady when you want to be. Please start being funny again. We all, we miss good Amy Schumer. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is Kinda Pregnant. Kinda Pregnant is produced, by Happy Madison Productions, of course, which is Adam Sandler's company, who has taken a little bit of an upswing lately, and this is knocking them down somewhat. It's directed by Tyler Spindell and co-written by Amy Schumer. That's really sad. And produced by Amy Schumer. So what is Kinda Pregnant about? It centers on a school teacher, Lainey, played by Schumer. She wants so badly to be a mom since she was a little girl. And when she finds out that her longtime boyfriend, played by Damon Wayans Jr., who's funny and shouldn't be in this, doesn't want to marry her, but instead wants her to agree to a threesome, she loses her shit, and her best friend, at the same time, she discovers, is in fact pregnant. Horrified, wanting to know what to do, she decides to put on a fake baby bump and go to a sort of, I guess, pregnant yoga class. She befriends Megan, played by Brienne Howie, fresh off her supporting work in the pretty horrible Dear Santa from last year. And they become fast friends. And she soon also begins a very close relationship with none other than her brother Josh. That being Megan's brother Josh, played by Will Forte, who's unironically great in this. And they begin a relationship, but very soon the idiot plot happens, and she can't tell them now that she's not actually pregnant. And shenanigans. Fuck the plot. I'm gonna be frank with you guys. I hated Kinda Pregnant. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was deeply unfunny. I thought it was misogynistic. I thought a lot of the humor was built on watching Amy Schumer squirm. It wasn't funny. It was cringy and awkward. When it got to be sincere, it failed at that as well. But I'm not going to give this movie 0-star middle finger kindness, and I bet you all were wondering why. And that's where we get into spoilers. There are some things, admittedly, in Kinda Pregnant that kind of sort of work. Kind of. First and foremost, I laughed 3 times. And I must admit, all 3 of those laughs were genuine belly laughs. Like, they caught me off guard, they were funny, and they were inspired. And I'm going to tell you what those laughs are now, so you don't have to waste your time watching the movie. None of them involve Schumer's character. Well, one of them actually involves Schumer's character. The first funny bit involves Laura Benanti, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, and Sunny Sandler, because Adam Sandler produced this, as a mother and daughter who run into Amy Schumer on a subway. And there's like a bit, the setup isn't that funny, but the bit is like, oh my god, your skin is so beautiful. It's like, oh, it's probably because I'm pregnant. And the teenage daughter, Sunny Sandler's like, I want to get pregnant. It's like, no, honey, you're 15. You're not going to get pregnant. Then later, that's not that funny. But later on in the movie, there's a payoff. It's kind of a dark joke. There's a payoff where she's on the subway later, and it's the same mother and daughter, but the daughter very clearly is pregnant. And Laura Benanti turns to her and just mouths, "Fuck you, bitch." I was like, okay, it's kind of funny. That was an hour in, by the way. I should point out that was the first moment I genuinely laughed in this movie. The second one was shortly thereafter. She has another friend who I believe is Australian, who's like a fellow teacher. And there's one moment kind of toward like 5 minutes after that moment, where they're at like the botanical garden, and there's like a scene where all of the butterflies are like surrounding the friend, and she's losing it, and she's like, and then like the lady in charge of the botanical garden is like, who's like elderly, is like, no touching. It's like, I'm gonna kill your butterflies. And she goes, I'll fuck you up. And he goes, butterflies, go get her. I'm like, okay, it's kind of funny. The last bit was the very, very end of the film, in which the character Josh, played by, it's a slapstick gag involving Will Forte, where he surprises her by driving a Zamboni, and then he realizes he's driving a Zamboni on a city street and is like crashing into shit. That was kind of funny. Everything else in the movie is dead air. There is not a single other laugh in the entire movie. Those 3 laughs are the only things that stand out. And the thing that's really ironic about all this is that this feels like a Sandler movie from a while ago, but even Sandler's regular people have become actually good comic actors. Like, in the interim, this sort of renaissance of good Adam Sandler movies. For instance, I mentioned Sunny Sandler earlier, Adam Sandler's daughter. She was not only funny, but genuinely terrific in You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah, which I thought was a fantastic movie. It was a runner-up on my best films of the year list, because I thought it was genuinely, like, great, and it felt like a return to form for Sandler in a comedic environment. And she's wasted here. Damon Wayans Jr. is wasted here. Dave Attell is wasted here. Just Alex Moffat, Damon Wayans Jr., Brienne Howie, who I've actually seen be kind of okay and stuff, I don't know what she's doing in these comedies, but they're just not funny. Jillian Bell, who's her best friend. Like, all these actors who are so much better. There's a very brief, like, blink and you'll miss it, Luis Guzman cameo, because Adam Sandler and Luis Guzman are buddies, and that's it. And it's like, why is that there? Why is that necessary? It doesn't work. And you just sort of sit there like, and even Schumer, it's like you just sit there and you're like, you guys can be talented people in the right material. And even Sandler, like, again, Happy Madison has not necessarily been the death sentence it used to be in the last couple of years. It's actually gotten a little bit better, their output. This is just abysmal. And those 3 laughs aside, and admittedly also, the other thing I was going to say that I really liked about this film is Forte. I thought he actually rises above the material and gives his character a character. He actually gives a performance that is sincere. Other than that, I hated Kinda Pregnant. And those few positives are the only thing that is keeping it from 0-star middle of finger of kindness. But it's not that much far away. I'm going to give this movie like 1.5 stars. Because 1 star is reserved for movies I think are so bad it's good. This movie is slightly above unwatchable, so I will give it 1.5 out of 5 stars. It's not good. It's really bad. And in fact, if you took those things out, this would be a 0. Like, without those elements, this would be a total 0. I hated this movie. It's retrograde. It's a bad sitcom. It's not funny. And, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, Kinda Pregnant. 1.5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash, none. Watch it on Netflix. Was the Trauma? No, there was not. All right. That is it. We will be back on Sunday. Next time you will see me is on Sunday, because right before the Super Bowl, it's going to be during the day, we are going to have a review-a-palooza. We are going to be talking about Love Hurts, Hard Eyes, I'm Still Here, Bring Them Down, The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Paddington in Peru, early review of Paddington in Peru. What else? Becoming Led Zeppelin. And then on Tuesday, we will have reviews for 2 Bollywood films. I can't think of the names off the top of my head, but they are both are Tollywood films, rather. So they're coming up, and that's all coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all, classes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. So I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. And if you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything in either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Kinda Pregnant? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my machine's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Big mouth, extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.